time here in the San Francisco Bay Area. Cyril, thank you for hosting us here at Mad Dog in the Fog. Now, a few months ago, during Super Bowl week, I was at a neighborhood bar, not so different from this one. It was February, and somehow, although February always does have good weather in San Francisco, it was 75 degrees outside, and the Budweiser Clydesdales were walking down Chestnut Street. People poured out onto the sidewalks, neighbors stopped to talk, kids ran up to see the horses. You could feel the energy. That's what I remember most from Super Bowl week. Not what happened inside the stadium. I remember San Franciscans spending time together, businesses packed with customers, and visitors discovering sides of San Francisco they had never seen before. During Super Bowl week, much of the activity was centered on downtown, which was great, because when downtown succeeds, our whole city succeeds. But starting this week, the World Cup will bring energy to neighborhoods across San Francisco. For the next month, people will get together in every one of our 11 districts. They'll gather in places like this pub on Haight Street to catch matches with friends. They'll head to neighborhood watch parties. They're going to fill restaurants and bars throughout commercial corridors here in San Francisco. This is where fans will gather, and we are ready to welcome them. The Bay Area will host 6 World Cup matches as part of the largest sporting event in the world. Fans will travel here from across the United States and from around the globe. Many of them will stay in San Francisco, and we want them to experience the very best of our city. Throughout San Francisco, more than 90 bars and restaurants are participating in World Cup festivities. Community watch parties will bring fans together at Thrive City, Pier 39, Spark Social, China Basin, the Crossing at East Cut, and many other locations. We're going to host fan marches for Team USA and Team Mexico. Pride Weekend will bring another wave of visitors and celebration to our streets. That is good news for our small businesses, and it's good news for our neighborhoods. Last week, a new report found that Super Bowl 60, those activities generated more than $720 million in economic activity throughout the Bay Area. Yes. Including $425 million right here in San Francisco. With the World Cup, we want to build on that momentum. Our administration has spent months preparing with regional partners, small business leaders, transportation agencies, and public safety teams to make sure this tournament is a success in San Francisco. And we were recently named the most affordable World Cup host region in the United States. Unlike in some other cities, visitors won't need to spend a fortune getting around San Francisco. For just a few dollars, you can take public transit to neighborhoods across the city and support local businesses along the way. Fans can go to sf.gov/World Cup for everything you need to know about the tournament, including transportation, events, and a new WhatsApp alert service. You'll find big watch parties and local bars throughout our neighborhoods on the Shop Dine SF World Cup Guide. We are also distributing visitor safety guides through SFO and local hotels in the city. And you can sign up for safety alerts from Alert SF by visiting alertsf.org or by texting your zip code or destination zip code to 888-777. As always, public safety is our top priority. The SFPD and public safety partners have been planning for months. Officers will be visible throughout the city during major events and celebrations, helping ensure that residents and visitors can enjoy everything our city has to offer. And our public works team will be out in force keeping our streets clean. In San Francisco, last year crime was down almost 30%. And it's down another 25% in the first quarter this year. Our streets are getting safer and cleaner, and it is a great time to be here. During the World Cup, exploring our city will be safe and accessible. Over the next few weeks, Muni will provide additional transit on major match days, including late-night connections for fans returning from matches at the stadium. Whether you're heading to a watch party, meeting friends at a restaurant, or discovering a new part of the city, public transit is the easiest way to get around. We here in San Francisco know how to host big events. We showed the world that our city is on the rise during Super Bowl week. Last year it was NBA All-Star Game and the Summer of Music, and every year we host Pride, Chinese New Year, Parade, Outside Lands, Hardly Strictly Bluegrass, and more world-class events. And every time, our neighborhoods rise to the occasion. Every time our small businesses show the world what makes this city so special, and every time San Francisco makes visitors feel welcome. Over the next few weeks, millions upon millions of people around the world will be watching. Let's show them what San Francisco can do. Let's go, San Francisco. Thank you. And now I want to introduce our great police chief, Derek Liu.
Thanks, Mayor. Good morning, everyone. I'm Chief Derek Liu of the San Francisco Police Department. I want to thank Mayor Lurie, Supervisor Mahmoud, all our city partners, and everyone else joining us today. Today is an extremely exciting day for our city and for soccer fans around the world. The fact that the Bay Area and San Francisco get to take part in the world's largest sporting event is absolutely thrilling. I, for one, will be taking in as many games as I can, and will be rooting on the U.S. squad, hoping we make it to the knockout stage and making our nation proud. The SFPD is expecting to see crowds come to San Francisco as games begin this week at Levi's Stadium. We also know that these games will generate a lot of local activity here at our businesses as die-hard soccer fans and new fans alike catch World Cup fever. The department is very excited about this opportunity to once again showcase our city on the global stage. Last week, we began welcoming visitors into the Bay Area at SFO, where we have a full deployment of officers ready for anything that may occur. The SFPD and our public safety partners, including local, state, and federal agencies, have been prepping for months for World Cup. As you know, we have a long history of ensuring safety at large-scale events. Back in February, we hosted Super Bowl 60 festivities, which by every measurable metric was a resounding success. Time and time again, these major events are fun and safe because of the hard work of SFPD officers and public safety partners. I can say with the highest confidence that we're ready for the World Cup. We will be fully staffed across the city and ready for anything that may occur. We know this event will impact the entire city, from our major watch parties and packed local bars to home gatherings. This is a great time for San Francisco, and the SFPD will ensure that everyone is safe across every corner of our city. Rest assured, we will have dedicated deployments and our public safety resources will not be impacted. Also, stay vigilant. With any major event, there is the potential for someone to cause harm. If you see something suspicious, please alert the authorities. As always, if you see something, say something. We're asking everyone who is out celebrating during the World Cup to follow these safety guidelines. Look out for one another. Keep an eye out for your friends and loved ones and stay alert to your surroundings. Be mindful of your personal possessions, like your wallet, purse, and cell phone. Drink responsibly so you're not a target. And don't accept drinks from strangers. Absolutely don't drink and drive. We have world-class public transportation, or you can always take a taxi or rideshare service. Once again, we are extremely excited for the matches to begin. It's another opportunity to showcase our city and demonstrate that the SFPD's finest make up the greatest police department in the world. Thank you again to Mayor Lurie and all our public safety partners. We're ready. I'd now like to bring up the owner of Mad Dog and the Fog, Cyril Hackett.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the Mad Dog and the Fog here on Haight Street. Welcome to the Mayor. Thank you for coming up here and showing everyone what San Francisco is all about. We have great football bars, football restaurants here in San Francisco. It's not just here in the Haight Ashbury. We've got the fabulous Kezar pub up the street. We've got Johnny Foley's downtown. We've got Maggie McGarry's in the Mission District. And, of course, Maggie McGarry's in North Beach. And, of course, Napper Tandy's in the Mission District. Great football bars, not just during the World Cup, all of the time. So give them your business. They're great places to go and 10 games. We'll be very happy here in the Haight. You know, all bars, all restaurants are going to do fabulous. We saw a huge increase here in San Francisco for the Super Bowl. And, of course, when the Grateful Dead were here, it was incredible. What the mayor has done here in this city and in this neighborhood in particular is incredible. The streets are clean. There's a great presence with the police department. So it's safe. It's safe to come to the Haight. This street has improved immensely in the last number of years, and that's down to the great work of the mayor and the police department. So we're really, really looking forward to welcoming fans from all across the world, not forgetting, of course, our local fans who support us every single day, and we appreciate that. We don't take any of this for granted, so we really, really appreciate the local support. Get out into the bars, get out into the restaurants, go downtown, support the local businesses, and support our great San Francisco. And to use the mayor's line, let's go San Francisco. Ole, ole, ole.
Good morning, San Francisco, and thank you, Cyril and Mad Dog in the Fog, for hosting us. Thank you, Mayor, for hosting this kickoff for the World Cup here in District 5 in the Haight. And thank you, Chief Lou, for keeping us safe this entire month. I'm happy to welcome fans from across the Bay Area and San Francisco, and especially to welcome the Paraguayan national team and the Socceroos of Australia, who will be calling the Bay Area home for the tournament. I hope they get a chance to hop over to the Haight and take in all of the great food and culture that we have. Look, we can't all make it to the World Cup as players. I learned this lesson at the age of 5 when I was terrible on our local soccer team. These days, the only goals I'm making are policy goals, and the only starting 11 I'm on is the San Francisco Board of Supervisors. But soccer taught me, as so many San Franciscans know, that to preserve, to play well with others, and how to be a leader. And that's why on in America in the past decades is both a recognizable sport and, as a spectator sport, is soccer a sport that has caught the attention of so many, including in some of our most vulnerable communities. In the Tenderloin, you see youth pickup games with Street Soccer USA, or Golden City FC and San Francisco City FC's home and Kezar Stadium behind us. There's no place better than San Francisco for the spirit of soccer, or no place better than District 5. And this is especially true if you want to watch the World Cup matches with fellow football fans. According to the media network Men in Blazers, Mad Dog in the Fog here on Haight Street is the 4th best soccer bar in the entire United States. This place will come alive for every match, and because the World Cup here is in North America, you don't even have to get here at 6 a.m. like the fans do for Premier League games. And if you want to just sample the food from participating countries, you can go to Lumina in the Tenderloin for Turkish, Beer Garden in Hayes Valley for German, Nopalito and Nopa for Mexican, and for Japan, well, we have a whole town for that. The FIFA World Cup matches will be yet another showcase in how welcoming San Francisco is to visitors from around the country and around the world. Just last year, as the mayor noted, Super Bowl, Pride, Outside Lands, Grateful Dead, and dozens of conferences and conventions have shown to the world that no matter what else is happening around the globe, everyone is welcome in San Francisco. And events as a cornerstone of our city's recovery, small businesses will benefit from this as a worldwide destination, and visitors to San Francisco will see the narrative that our mayor says so often, that let's go San Francisco. And that means that even if the men in red, white, and blue don't go all the way, we will still be champions here in San Francisco. So thank you for being here in District 5 in the Haight. Let's support Mad Dog and Team USA. Thank you. Folks have questions.
Have you heard anything about ICE presence here in Santa Clara?
We have not. We're staying abreast of all of that. Nothing to report. That's all I got. Yeah.
No? Okay, cool.
Thank you all very much. Let's go. Woo, thank you.